Who's that? That's a retro. That's me. Investigation. History. Hey, that's the show. All right, that's the best I can do on that. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Quandary Quest. Another episode of my good friend OKRetroZone and I, going through games that have mysteries involved in them most of the time, where we definitely don't do crimes.
Definitely don't, ever.
If you didn't catch, we'll call the pre-show, this is a little bit different setup. I will be running I'll be driving this game.
Beep, beep.
Cole Retro will be doing the, we'll say note-taking that I never really do, but we'll say that they will be... I was like,
you're not banking on that, are you?
No, I never end up doing it. But basically, I will be controlling the mouse in this game, so this is me. If anything sounds weird or anything looks weird other than me, because I usually look weird, let us know. We'll get it fixed up. But otherwise, I'm going to hit this start game button. And the best thing about this is game is fully voiced, so I don't have to make funny voices.
You love to see it, you know?
Hi, Raven.
Silver says hi.
Hi.
I'm live, by the way. Did I tell you that?
I figured.
Okay.
I'm doing great.
All right. This game uses automatic saves. Decisions are permanent.
Oh,
oh shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The game also contains occasional fast flashing images. Oh, that's a good thing to know. I need to set up a content warning, which may cause discomfort and trigger seizures if you have photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion advised. Click to continue. I didn't look up any of the stuff for this game other than I had it recommended to me by a bunch of folks, and it was on my wish list for years, and I don't remember why. So,
cool.
I'm going to go ahead and click to continue.
I like the font.
Yeah.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Do I have to advance? I have to.
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nordson, eh? You better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
He's the murderer.
Okay.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes, Central Bureau.
Foreshadowing.
Shit.
Okay.
I mean, all right. I already like the tone of this game.
Well, shit.
A little bit of a late title card. I like that.
Oh.
What?
So I recently restarted Animal Crossing, and Raven was just like, "Did you keep all your rusted parts so you can build a robot?" Because I've been saving to build a robot, and I super didn't.
This is a restricted crime scene.
Well.
No robot for me for a while.
Oh, we got choices.
Okay. What did he say?
He said this is a restricted crime scene.
I like either 1 or 3.
1 or
I don't like
3?
high there. Yeah. I want her to be, or they. I want them to be confident and self-assured.
This seems too military to me. So I like this.
Yeah, but it's also like a little depending on the read, it could be sassy. Like at ease, constable. You know what I mean? We can do the bottom one. I feel that. It's your game. You do it.
You sure? I can click on the sass if you think it'll be sass.
I don't think it'll be sass. Do 3.
Okay.
Vera England, Central Bureau.
Oh, you're Agent England. Sorry for shouting at you. I'm Gabriel.
Apology accepted. Now, brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oskerson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant.
Oh, they can't see me. They can't see the murder. Hold on. I'm gonna just temporarily do a little boop.
Oh yeah, I'm over inventory. Is that okay?
It should be fine.
I guess there's not a real good spot where always
I could
blocking
shrink us
something.
more, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we'll make it work.
You've already trapped me in the
He worked here as a
hexagon.
carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who was sitting over there by the window.
This guy's seen some shit.
He's got blood on his hands.
Got it.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Vera can advance 3 distinct personality traits: empathic, assertive, or analytical. Your choices will influence all 3, depending on the course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Advancing 1 personality trait always weakens the other 2, so make your choices carefully. Alright, we need to decide this right now. What personality do we want for Vera? I don't mind empathic. It's be a very interesting choice for someone that is apparently a murder investigator.
Yeah.
Assertive for me in games usually means you're an asshole.
Yeah, that seems less interesting. I feel like maybe trying to veer towards analytical, empathetic, you know, because I feel like we're not going to be
So like somewhere in this area.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe?
we can try for that. Well, I mean, I don't know if
know.
we'll figure it out, but we'll see.
It's your plan. I'm not doing nothing.
Sorry about the state of the
I'm
crime
along for
scene.
the ride.
We're not used to this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's very likely assertive. Oh, That's probably empathic. Huh.
So I kind of want to say the middle one.
Yeah, that actually seems analytical.
It does, but it's like, but
it's analytical while being assertive. Whatever. We're gonna click it.
Evidently.
I don't like the
This
I get
entire
it,
room
but
should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence.
Yeah, maybe we should have established a wider perimeter.
Yes, I would highly advise that for next time.
Got it. I'll strive to do
I
better
just
in the future.
like it's 6 inches away from the body.
Yep. I mean, I think this part is touching the body.
Good to hear. Now give me a second while I examine the body.
Oh, please don't do a close up.
Sure, I'll be here.
Content warning. Hold on. This choice. Okay, this was analytical. Hey. There'll be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the other 2. Alright.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
Yes.
Sorry.
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
The only cybernetic I have is the back of my hand for slapping. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to
glad this isn't timed.
shrink me in the scene. Because I am blocking stuff.
We could just have you fly around willy-nilly on the screen. I feel good about this.
I could. I'm not
Why
going
don't
to.
you, can you go up like an inch? Because chances are bodies are going to be on the ground. You know what I mean? You can block that
You know
guy's
what?
he up.
How about we do this?
Yeah, just cover that guy. What's his name? Michael? Daniel? Paul?
I don't
don't
think
remember.
I don't know that we had his name.
I think we did.
Oh, wait,
if
the cop? Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just lean over here and then, what's this guy's name? The friend? This is me. Just,
Okay. That's
this is
fine.
me. Just hanging out I got a big head on a little body.
Oh, this is wonderful. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
no,
take a picture of it so I
you
can
go
show
for it.
Raven and save it for the future.
You got it. I mean, the archive, I'm recording locally, so the archive will go up pretty quick on this one.
Good. All right, so we're doing a thing.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? All right. Let's see. Good at what I do.
Hi,
Leave it
Nick.
at that. Central Bureau is a strict no comment policy on these types of inquiries. I actually don't mind the third one in this case. But
Yeah. I kind of like the top one too because it's like mysterious.
mm-hmm.
Because that seems less like.
He shifted pretty heavily from being a jerk after the first interaction. I'm gonna try a little
I'd
bit.
love to talk about that, Gabriel, but I'd be breaking the rules. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Left mouse button to walk around and interact with objects.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. You've got a hotspot indicator button. Games need to do more of that.
Like it's hot and cold?
No, as in it'll show you what you can actually interact with in a scene, so
Oh, I
no
love
pixel
to see
hunting.
that. I would be more into hot, or the game yelling hot, 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 cold, getting colder, colder.
Like the mouse just started changing colors, you got
Yeah,
closer
yeah.
to something. I mean, we can talk about that later. All right. Okay. We're going to do a few things. Have it automatically advance. Mouse sensitivity seems really high. I'm going to bump it down just a little bit.
It's so you can 360 no scope.
I hope there's none of that. I'm terrible at that. I'm good at sniping. I'm not good at spinning around in a circle and then sniping. All right.
Gotta
Let's
train.
look at the body.
All right, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon,
good,
so I
auto-based.
take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All
her
knives
figure.
and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the
Yeah,
victim
just
was
leaning
attacked
over a little
directly
bit.
from the
Yeah.
front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise
Uh-oh.
attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
What
There
did I
was a
just pick
photo
up?
in his chest
Oh, okay.
pocket.
Thank you for answering my question, game. Lower right corner are your augmentations. Experiment with your augs to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Different augs depending on how you shaped Beer's personality. Interesting.
That is cool.
That's pretty neat. All right, first of all, doing this as a personality chart. Yeah. All right, we're heading in the right direction. It looks like.
Love to see it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Raven would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Pat the Balder.
This
Yeah.
is, I was gonna say I was like the runes that are showing. So
Mhm. Frigg and Balder seems like a good way to go.
what was it? Frigg, Balder, and Tyr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we talk about how excited I am for God of War Ragnarok? That last trailer. Very excited.
I haven't finished playing the first one, but I need to.
You should.
I know.
You should. I mean, especially because you've got a PS5 now. It'll play mighty fine on that.
That's true.
All right. So the thing that I'm also noticing that they mentioned earlier, we can't save scum in this adventure game. So we'll see how this goes. Let's go with that one. Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up with a bright color. Scanner's now in smart scan mode, where anomalies are detected from the surrounding.
Looks like a Game Boy screen.
A little bit. Two plus or minus 4 years. That's a large range. Estimated time of death 6 hours ago. DNA prints and blade shape. Huh. All right. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault and can be attached to the scanner for a targeted. Okay. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection areas with lots of contamination, such as picking specific fingerprints in a room full of prints.
Oh my god.
That's neat, but it's going to be interesting to see how that's implemented. You won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode. Okay, so that tells me we should probably smart scan a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
DNA mismatch from
Post-mortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only
Shit,
touched the
cyber
body
eyes.
after death.
Okay, so yeah, he probably found the dude. It's like,
Pat.
oh, you're not gonna let me scan the cop? All right, fine.
Hate it. What about the? Can we scan? No. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking. All right. Oh wait, hold on. 'Cause they said we could take. Okay, it's a match because that's the blade shape that was. How about this? Okay, so the blood on his hands is the same as Carl's blood. That makes sense. This is just teaching us kind of how that works. I get you.
Yeah.
All right, and then Smart Scan does everything else. Okay, cool. Biometric Analyzer will automatically lock on to nearby targets. You can also click the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Last, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Oh. Click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. Okay. We got a built-in lie detector.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Can we scan the photo? No.
My picture of Alex. I miss him.
Your notebook contains 2 sections, notes and people. You can click the arrow in the corner to toggle between them. You can show inventory items during dialogue by simply clicking on them. Oh, we're gonna be able to question people.
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer.
Talk to the cop.
Gabriel,
Yeah?
Talk about Carl's murder.
do you know who the woman in this photo is?
Too hard to tell. Sorry.
Come on, Gabriel.
There's no need to
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, we already, like, hey, we know this information.
What's that arrow at the bottom?
I think that gets us to, yep.
Okay.
Can we ask him about himself?
What can you tell me about yourself?
Okay. Answers
Not
that
much to
question.
tell. I grew up here in Nordson, and all my family is here. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep, started as a trainee at age 16.
I see. Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Agent. So the most disappointing thing, let me back up. Have you ever played Crackdown?
No, but I know it. Yeah.
So in that game, your character is part of a police force, right? That they call the agency. And so the narrator / the dispatcher is always calling you agent. And so that's always in my head whenever I see someone just say agent or say that name.
Nice.
So the newest Forza Horizon, you have to either you choose your actual name for them to call you, which of course they don't have silver as an option, or you choose a nickname for them to call you, which of course silver is not an option. But one of the options is agent, and I'm like, oh, I'll choose that, and it'll come off sounding like the Crackdown, and that'll be funny. No one says it right. No one says it right. It's all like they're saying it like it's a name, and it's just rather than a title or a nickname. It's really weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Bummer. Do you pretend you're Agent 47 or 007?
Well, 007's an asshole. So 47, while being a kind of an a lack of personality assassin, at least cares about someone. So.
But he has a lot of hobbies. Like he's a drummer and a clown, so he's got a lot going on.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna say I don't like the James Bond movies, but Bond is an asshole.
Super is.
All right. I'm gonna. He's anxious, which makes sense. No. All right. Quick to the point. Didn't look happy here. I don't like that one. But
I would do middle one.
Yeah, I mean that dude, he's not having a good day.
Hey
No.
there. What's your name?
I'm Alfred, Carl's friend. Well, we were friends. Now he's
I do love the art in this game so
Gone.
far.
Are you doing okay? Do you have somebody to talk to after this?
I'll be okay. Please just ask your questions so I can go home.
Okay.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. He used to be so
Oh, didn't mean to do
cheerful,
that.
you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused the shift?
That's her
idea.
like.
Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Drugs.
Is this going to be a binary domain? Do we have a bunch of robots pretending to be people?
Maybe.
What's your opinion on the policeman over there?
Gabriel is a good man. He's been a cop in Nordson for quite a while.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
Yeah.
I still want to believe in him, but I don't want to do that with this top one.
You should know that it would not serve your best interests to hide information from me. By refusing to cooperate, you'll force me to escalate the situation with a formal interrogation at the police station. None of that is necessary. I'm only interested in finding Carl's murderer.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise.
I do.
The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Huh.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you.
Can you... Ooh, okay, so can we go back a page?
Why don't you tell me about what happened
Yeah.
this morning?
Okay.
I'm really
get
digging
up
this
early
system
from
so
my
far.
morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
Not exactly, but it was probably to go visit that woman he was seeing. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
So the other thing I'm going to note is that depending on her choices, the line reads are different, and I dig that as well. But I'm trying to, my mind is boggling at basically they had to basically do reads for every single response.
Yeah.
For this style of game, that's a lot. Like, I guess you could say Mass Effect did something similar, but
That's
they were
enough
completely
questions for
different
now.
lines, right? Like the
Okay.
Yeah.
Paragon versus being a jerk. All right. So now I'm interested. I lock on him. I go talk to Gabriel and ask him about the lady. Is his
Gabriel,
Yeah?
dad's age?
do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl?
I'm afraid not. I didn't know Carl
Oh,
myself.
Kia.
Kia!
I love you, Kia.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
You know what? We got a bunch of people in chat. Let me do the right thing here, since we hadn't started yet. I'm going to hit one of these. We're going to see how this works. I finally switched everything over to Stream Elements.
Oh, nice. I have not done that. Oh, look at that.
We're going to do one of these. We're going to do one of these. Because
Those
Kia
are
has
laser beams.
ramped up her
Ooh,
streaming. And then we're going to do one of
Bioshock's.
these from my good friend Retro.
Ooh, that's me.
That is you. All right. Oh, I could have asked you to do that. I'm a doofus.
It's all right.
Sorry.
I forgot
What?
that I'm a mod.
My happiest thing is that, like, when I first set it up, it wasn't pulling in the names right for the games, and it seems to be doing so. The only thing that does kind of suck, that I'm waiting to hear back from support on, I can't find a way to make it do proper capitalization from their channels. It's
Interesting.
so if I don't know proper capitalization, I have to do it when I'm doing the shout out. All right. Awesome.
Flex on them.
All right, interact with you. Okay, hold on. I wonder. Let's
A row of personal
lift it.
lockers for the workers here.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Not
if we
sure
can.
which one belongs to Carl.
I bet you the motor.
Rip it
works back.
open.
Oh, let's go. Ask for Carl's locker.
A few more questions, if I may. Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
Yeah, it's number 2, second from the left.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
I don't think so. As far as I know, Carl had the only one.
All right.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Do have a rough day. I do not find it likely that he is the killer.
I already examined him.
Hulk. Take
Looks
the soda
pre-collapsed,
machine.
basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
Oh, really now? Really quickly. Okay, just checking.
Hulk out on the coin.
Give me some of that Jen Walters stuff.
Got the coin.
It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today.
We're gonna pick the lock of the locker with this thing. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though.
Oh, no,
I
we're
might
just
be
gonna
able to
literally
get it open
Hulk
with
this
enough
shit open.
force.
Rip it open, girl.
Jeez, try not to wreck
Jesus
the place.
Christ!
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open.
No reason for alarm. I'm just the Terminator.
I wasn't expecting the violent handle throw.
And the ugh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I got excited.
Here for saffron blueprint.
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first.
Yep.
Whoa, did you see her eyes?
Yeah. Whenever we've got the analyzer on, she's got the big old cyborg eyes because they glow. See?
I hate it.
I love it.
Love it.
Look, I've said this before. I've got enough things wrong with my body. You give me an option to get cybernetic upgrades. Sign me up.
Did you ever see someone in real life wear the Google Glass?
Yes.
Like unironically?
Yes.
There was a piece of paper
Not a
in one of
fan.
the inner pockets.
Now you get me that
I
in
wasn't
like
either.
Go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first. A pair of large boots with dirt under them.
Oh wait, are these footprints? They are, but apparently they're not interested in footprints. Okay.
Worthless footprints.
A few more questions, if I may. I don't need to show him that.
All right.
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
We also haven't looked at the note, which is funny.
Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordson, but that's it.
All right.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay, bye.
Let's actually look
The
at the
note
note.
looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, "Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses."
Kisses.
Gabriel,
Yeah?
do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordson, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
I wonder if we could. Yep, we can. I can totally show with my handgun. All right. I guess we can threaten people later.
Can we show him the note?
Yeah, I'm just checking if there's anything else in here.
I found this in Carl's coat. What do
Do
you
you
make
collect
of it?
coins?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together, or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
Like her coat.
I don't need to show him that. Okay,
That's just
all
for
I need
you,
for
girl.
now.
Your
Very
little
well,
secret. Little secret coin.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here. The second one from the left belongs to Carl.
Carol.
I look at the footprint. Yep. All right. I think we're gonna go to the dormitory.
Let's do it.
I pulled the gun.
My service pistol. It fires conventional projectiles using magnetic propulsion. It's loaded with 600 rounds of compressed alloy ammunition.
I'm sorry.
The battery's
Excuse
the
me.
limiting factor, lasting for about 80 shots
okay.
in quick succession.
I'm about to say, like, you have a portable what is it called? Something accelerator. What is it called? Magnetic propulsion.
Wait, what? I got distracted because someone did a heavy sigh, and I was like, we're playing Animal Crossing next to me. And we're playing Control now. The heavy sigh is for Control.
The Gauss rifle.
The Gauss rifle.
Because a Gauss rifle projects shards of metal via magnetic force. There's another name for it too, and I can't remember the life of me. So Raven is playing Control again.
Yep.
You doing okay?
I guess so.
Hey, I'm gonna
Doing
go
all
check
right?
out the dorm. Where's
Yeah.
Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back.
We got a lot of things to check in here. Or we could have no things to check in here. Not gonna open this big chest?
Both beds look recently used.
Used how?
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil. Both beds... Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct.
Rip it.
Oh,
Hulk.
should have.
Hulk.
I should have put that on there and checked the food's good. Food. That's fine. We'll go back and do that eventually.
Use your
Pens and
muscles.
paper. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, you want us to rip the ventilation too?
Yeah. I want you to rip the ventilation thing.
I don't think extra strength helps there.
Damn. Okay.
I also would have loved to just see her just tear the thing off. It's like, oh,
Well, she mentioned, like, this is a weird spot, so I just
Yeah.
wanted to be like, it's fake.
yeah, I'm with you.
Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
Says you. I love clean clothes and sheets.
But I don't see anything else in here. Oh, wait. I forgot I have a button that can tell me for sure.
I hate it.
This is his bed. Oh,
Ooh.
Huh. There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct.
Nope. Absolutely not. I'll eat you up.
talking to a bean.
Wesley.
I already searched that. The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
Like a coin?
It's an old pre-collapse.
Yep.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct. I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to Gabriel before
Game,
I go.
you are literally giving me some of the best feelings I've had in an adventure game in a long time.
Is it because you ripped off the locker door?
Well, that and, like, A has a hotspot button. B has it's outright telling you, hey, you've done everything here. So we're not wandering around aimlessly. And C, she's got a crossed arms idle pose, which I approve of.
A small, unique-looking key. The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer.
Just
Maybe someone can tell me where these things are grown in Nordson.
maybe.
Carl Oskerson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson
Juicy boy.
workshop hall. Gabriel seems like a straight shooter. A competent, no bullshit cop.
Yes, I'm talking to your dog. Yes, I know your dog cannot hear me.
I wonder who this woman is
It's all good.
and what her connection is to the murders.
All right. Be excited to do the neighbor corgi?
Yeah, they're like it's a corgi and a German shepherd, and the German shepherd just has a really loud bark, but the corgi sounds like when it barks, it sounds like a bad sound. But the dog's fine. It's just like, but
So they don't mind the corgi, but they think the corgi is distressed.
yes, and it's always a distressed bark, and like the first few times I heard it, I thought it was like in critical danger, and it's just how it runs and barks. But like I can't rationalize that with my dogs, so they constantly think the neighbors are under attack.
Friend is in danger. Friend is in danger.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
So it's really fun. I really enjoy it. It's my favorite.
It's fine.
A few more questions, if I may.
Your dogs care about other dogs.
I know. It's just
Any
so loud.
idea what this key opens?
Nope, haven't seen a key like that before.
That's
Okay.
Hey, I think I'm done here.
I just realized Kia isn't in my
Mind sharing your
Discord. I was
findings?
like, I
It
got
seems like the murder
corgi
could be
mix.
tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Pics.
Sounds reasonable. Do you have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordson.
I love this. It's
Maybe
basically
I
them
can
recapping
correlate
for
that
us.
with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good.
That woman.
Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it. See you later.
God.
General heads up for you. Your Discord's auto cutoff is set to high.
Ooh.
It is cutting you off mid-sentence. Your mic is fine because I can see it still going on the stream.
Interesting. Discord.
And I think in Kia's case, she doesn't want to become like me and be in, I think my last count was 65 Discords. And I believe she's already in a lot. I'm in a lot of game dev Discords. And then streamer Discords, and then general interest Discords.
That's wild to me. So wait, what?
So in your Discord, it doesn't really matter because it's the stream steering it fine, but you're cutting off in some mid sentences for me. So the auto pickup bar, you want to move it left a little bit.
Is this better for you?
Yeah.
What about this? Is this better?
Seems fine.
I'm gonna put it at -69. Okay. Like Silver doesn't even acknowledge me. It's fine.
I laughed away from the camera, or away from the microphone.
Sure. I'm sure. I think I'm active in Discords. I'm active in mine. And then I'm probably in like, I don't know, 12, 15. And most of them are just because they're like different friends that like we'll just jump into that channel for games or something.
Yeah, like for me, my Discord is mostly there because people were having a bit of a hard time keeping up with my schedule. So,
I lurk a lot.
Like there was a ton of people that I know for a fact are active because they do like reactions, right? But then they don't talk, which is fine. I do not mind having a chill server that I don't have to do a lot of moderation on.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just checking to make sure that there's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that I can't save, especially after having just been playing Quest for Glory. I'm like, I need to be saving every damn scene. Let's look at this. What is this?
Yeah, I was just actually staring at that. I can't tell if it like what it's supposed to be.
I want to say maybe it's like a restaurant.
Yeah. Well, I meant like what type of language it's trying to like allude to.
It looks like a mishmash of Nordic runes and maybe Japanese.
And, like, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Could be China.
Hey, what's happening here?
Hey.
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter
Use the
the
boy.
museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
No, only off hours. I like this response a lot. That's a good one too. Just basically disregard the joke, but I like. This is the right level of sass, I believe.
Do it.
Will there also be incineration? I prefer my electrocutions to be followed by intense burning.
You'll be nice and crisp, all right. Jokes aside, come back tomorrow. By then, the museum should be available.
All right, thanks.
I like that exchange. I feel good with that exchange.
Hello, deputy.
No.
What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
That man had a beard.
I just held a Cheez-It box up at my dogs. It's empty. They don't know it though.
Looks like an old hovercraft. I don't need to go down to the ground right now.
Oh, we're elevated. Okay. I also like the music in this game so far. I definitely like the art in this game.
Definitely.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
And that appears to be runes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely Norse. Well, I don't know about that one.
It's a
I
new
wouldn't.
Norse.
I would
We're in
be
the
concerned about walking
future.
down that
Oh yeah.
sidewalk.
I super wouldn't.
I
would
don't have
not.
any issues with heights, but like,
Oh, I
I'm
do.
not seeing anything to support this entire structure. I guess I wouldn't know that, so. I do like that she looks around as I'm looking around. All right.
Can you look at the box that's hanging? That's swiveling. With your special eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
Okay, there's nothing.
Yeah. My brand. Sorry. Wait, can I go in here? No. Okay.
I like a ramshackle
All
shanty
right,
town in the
so
sky.
this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
To school. Hola.
My brand.
My brand. Kia likes that one a lot because there was a Mass Effect like, what the heck was the what was the thing made with Half-Life 2's engine where you could animate things?
Gary's mod.
Yes, there's a Mass Effect like male shepherd, and I want to say Yara reenacting that, and it's hilarious.
Nice. I've always wanted to. Like as soon as I found out about Gary's mod, I got it, and I've never used it. But I would love to do prop hunt. And then I saw in that Dragon Ball Breakers.
Oh, yeah. You can play as Oolong.
Oh God, I'm cautiously optimistic for that game. I feel like there's so much they could do there.
I have no expectations, and hopefully I'll be greatly surprised. Wait,
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
an orb.
What? There's a meme that was going around last week that was just like,
I'm surprised.
shit,
the
what
Bureau
was
got
it? It
their
was
thumb
like,
out of their ass. It's
I
not
don't
like they
have
could
I don't
find
have time to
Nordson
go
on a
on
map.
dates. I can
I, for
only
one,
sit
am
here and
grateful
contemplate
for
my
their
orb, and it was just like
What
a
I hear
wizard
Oh,
staring
yes.
at us.
young,
Yes.
but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt?
Yeah, like contemplating my orb stuff. I've seen a lot of that.
Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina
Yeah,
Ruth.
it's correct.
And this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
That is a mustache.
It was a bit bumpy. And
Yeah, it
way
is.
longer than I
Burt
expected.
Reynolds.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were. But unfortunately, a second killing required
Oh, we got
your
a serial
urgent
killer on
attention.
our hands.
I assume there is some bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office
Yes.
and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise.
Well, I don't hate him
I'm
yet.
a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Oh, we're a Fed.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later.
Thanks, boss lady.
But I
like
have to ask.
Her
Tell
reads.
me, how was it for you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean my...
Oh,
You
I'm
mean
like,
the
are we talking about
augmentation?
sex?
The
We're talking about
nanofluid
sex.
injection.
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
Oh. I don't think they're talking about drugs. I think they're talking about, like, getting connected to some sort of cybernetic network. But we'll see on Secret Trush.
Sex, drugs.
Could be sex drugs. I like the first and the third one, but the middle one's not bad. Let's go with this one.
A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity I had never felt before.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope. We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Ripped off a door handle
Not
earlier.
yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
That's
that covers the usual suspects.
Those aren't minor.
All right, I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
Okay. Coffee thermos.
Gonna do a quick round. Make sure there's not somehow dude's blood.
Love making out with the blue.
Yep.
I like her reflection on the floor. I just noticed that.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. I've been, for my game, I've been looking into ways to do 2D reflection on water without having to make it a nightmare of rendering problems, and doing something like this isn't super easy to do. But it's very well done here. I wonder if they're just using like a shader or something like that. Either way, it's good. Not here to... Good. Oh, we're actually taking the coffee.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket for
Damn
later.
good coffee.
Wonder how many slurp takes they got.
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Mmm.
Beef, your office is
All
weird.
right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes,
yes,
please.
please.
Hey,
Like
Maya
teaching.
Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence.
Gesundheit.
Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry. So either the entrance was open or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing,
Can't
as far as
control
we
it.
could tell. But we left the place as we found it if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene
I
is
want to
no
know what
longer
font they
intact, though,
used.
correct?
Afraid so.
Scales
The
well.
museum is important
There
to
used to
Nordson,
be
so we
a
have the place
website where you
screened
could
out
take
pretty
a
quickly.
like screenshot and then be like, what font is this? And then it would tell you all, like it would scan like the letters and be like, does this match?
Might look at that. For those wondering why I'm talking about fonts, when you're
Yeah,
oh,
what the font?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Robot Spacer. I'll check into that. When you're dealing with a game that is not drawn with what is normally called as vector graphics or drawn art, dealing with stuff that has to deal with pixels, you're not normally rendering in 1080p. Usually you're rendering at a much smaller resolution. Like this game, I believe, is actually rendered at 640 by 380. And then scaled up. Well, when you scale up text, you have to be very specific around how you do it. And so finding a font that looks good both at small sizes and scaled up and looks good at large sizes is difficult to do. A pain in my ass is the way I would put it. Although I'm pretty happy with some of the choices I have now. Although there is one that I ended up asking a bunch of people about because, like, there's 13 options I could have done. Anyway. Right, but now that I'm here, I'll assume that you check with me before clearing it. Nah, that's a bitch. Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't exactly just a city problem. Exactly what kind of power does Town Hall have over the Nordson police? I like that one.
Exactly what kind of power does Town Hall have over the Nordson police?
Well, there's the elected mayor, Marianne Holst, and the town council with 5 members. Technically, they can't interfere with our work, but they do allocate resources to the police department. So I try to appease them where I can.
So they can't fire you if they disagree with your methods?
No, I'm independently elected. But they certainly have ways of making my life a living hell if they really want to.
Got it.
Not monitoring
Thanks
him.
for the info. One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done.
We have to do like physical therapy for Mayday, and part of it is just to walk on like uneven ground. And they recommend like a bed or like an inflatable mattress or something. But I was like, she's never gonna walk on it. She's just gonna like flop over and
It's
be
like,
like,
"Ooh,
I
this
lay
is
down
comfy."
now. Yeah, I was like, how do you keep the dog upright? And they're like, well, I don't know. I was like, okay.
That's
Okay.
funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. I mean, you're not wrong.
Did you know Carl Oskerson?
I wouldn't say so. He and my son were playmates as children, but they grew apart in their teens. I
Huh.
haven't talked to Carl myself for
Hot Boy didn't
many
mention that at
years.
all.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a
Oh, nephew,
fine
not his son.
officer.
Okay.
He's a law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and
Uh-oh.
fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
Get some juicy dogs over on the retro house. I'm gonna click this button.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl.
Sorry.
But it's
You're
damaged
fine.
and her face can't be clearly seen.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more.
It's a very interesting mix of analog and digital tech.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, I've been doing this job for 15 years now. I took over when the previous commissary died. I'm married with 3 children. Anita, my youngest, is off studying science in the city now. We're counting the days to Christmas.
Science in the city.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
I respect her. She's a competent politician. She gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it. When I'm right, she has my back, and when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all. Museums aren't my cup of tea. I prefer to not dwell on the past.
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordson?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
Can you show him the key?
Yeah. Let's go with a few things.
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
What do you make of this?
Not sure, but if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right. I might do that if I can figure out who wrote this note. Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
Nope.
I mean,
That's
probably
all I
valid.
needed.
It's a very
Very well.
indescript key. What do your elf eyes see? Okay, just check.
A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social sciences. If that's all Anderson's, he's quite well read. The window offers a view over a street that connects to the town square. Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there. The drawer is labeled Address Records. These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa. Let's have a look. As expected, nothing new. I don't think I need to look him up. Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me.
We're just crossing off items on
Not
the
a
list
bad
here.
idea, but I'll need a name first. I don't think I need to look her up. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't need to look that up.
All right.
Address for Saffron, please.
Yep.
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordson, it seems.
Have your own freaking greenhouse? That's pretty rare.
I guess Anderson has a colleague.
Okay, I was just seeing if we could ask who.
Just lots of case files.
All right. That's everything here, so we continue on.
It's a map of Nordson. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow.
It's like a CD.
You're not wrong. Vera's? Who is Vera?
Isn't that us?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Looks purely decorative.
Rude.
There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Items.
Maybe later. I'm not that hungry. Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Nice big lemon. That could be an emote for you, Silver.
Nice big lemon. Maybe.
Doesn't appear to be functional.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
There's not even a switch or anything.
I think I have 14 slots that are open.
I have. Let me think here. So I've got at least 2 more follower emote slots I need to fill in. I have. If I move everything back to the tiers they were on before, I've got 7 other slots I need to fill in. It's so many. So many.
Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
I have some ideas for emotes, but they're gonna have to wait until after the thing that is in progress is revealed, which hopefully should be soon. Maybe. Probably. We'll see.
If you don't use them all, will Jeff get mad? Yeah, it ends up just being they all layer, so you can just make a giant 9 emote image of Jeff's face.
Which Jeff?
Bezos.
Oh. Unless I'm gonna get more Bezos bucks, I don't care if Jeff gets mad.
Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
I thought about getting a plant cactus, but I also know that what that would end up meaning is my dogs would at some point have needles in their mouth.
I mean, we have a few cacti, and the dogs haven't chewed them. We do have them up higher, though.
So, willow would be fine.
Yeah, our dogs don't touch anything. We have, like, snake plants, too, and no touchy.
Willow would be fine. Bee chews on anything that she can get her hands on.
Oh, good. Bee would just chew on it. That's nice.
Bee has chewed through blankets and towels and Jesse's shirts. And
both of our dogs will, like, if we give them a bone and they're on a blanket, and then if they're, like, curling up and moving around and the blanket covers up the bone, but they want to chew the bone, they'll chew the bone through the blanket so the blanket gets chewed. It's so annoying. Nothing
Robot
sacred.
Spacer. Can you imagine King's Quest 1 with a hotspot locator? It's so good.
Can we go to the canteen? I feel like if we're an investigator,
like
that would be like the first spot, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I still want to go investigate the murder victim's apartment. Yeah.
But
besides we're here. Let's make the rounds. Let's do the whole circle. We'll go counterclockwise. Let's go to the clinic.
Okay.
Excuse me. You can't do that.
I'm sorry. I can't really drink caffeine right now. So I tried to drink a little bit of Mountain Dew earlier, which was a horrible idea. Do not recommend.
I don't recommend drinking Mountain Dew in general. So.
Well, like if you're trying not to have caffeine, but you really wanted a little bit of caffeine, don't do Mountain Dew. It tasted fine, but my body was like, pew 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 pew, rocket ship. It was rough. Robot Spacer. Oh no. Yeah, it wasn't. I am still everywhere I go I look for Major Melon Zero because I think that might be my favorite. I can find Major Melon though, no problem.
You gonna try that Applebee's one?
Hi there.
I might, especially
introduce myself,
when I go to Florida. I'm gonna need something to do, you know?
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has.
You know what could be a stab weapon?
After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
I wonder if they used, like, people as references for the character art, because the character art's very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you can help the
They
doctor
they
finish
look
up with
like
the dead body soon.
they were
I
made
think it's healthier for him to treat
as like a
living
study
people.
of someone.
Yeah, maybe.
Because of like how the lighting is, it just seems so particular.
It's a map of the clinic layout. Healthy looking plant. An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
What is this door?
Locked.
Oh.
A small, unique looking key.
What about...
Doesn't fit.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
Damn. Yeah.
It's an adventure game. Normally you're going to try everything on everything. Oh.
Oh.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon.
Right.
I know. Sorry
You writing
about
down
the
content
delay.
warnings?
I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
You don't socialize with the
Talkative,
corpse.
is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
I see.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
He did it.
Maybe. That's this one right here seems way too negative.
Mhm.
I would love this to be true. I don't think this. But I also don't know that I like this answer either. What are you feeling? I mean, ignore my statements on here. If you're feeling this one, we can go that one too. But...
I don't like the third one. I feel like that doesn't really vibe with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the second one.
Okay.
Because I don't like the top one either. But that one, I feel like
technically that might be true, but like I don't know that.
I feel like people can be sincere. You can still be shitty and sincere
Oh, yeah.
about being shitty.
You can be
know what I mean?
sincerely
So I
shitty.
feel like
I'm with
I
you.
don't know. I feel like as a detective, the top one would be too like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's
I'm
too
sorry you
like
feel
I'm
that
a
way.
detective showing my
I
cards
think
or
most
something.
men
I
and
don't
women
know.
out there are sincere.
Oh, sure. Perhaps I came across as a bit misanthropic. Most of the time, people are just fine.
Glad to hear that. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right, hold on. Before we do that, let me log into Stream Elements real quick.
Go on.
I'm going to make a content warning date.
I'm going to put Skeletor in your. Oh no.
Oh
In your
no.
chat. Yeah, I also have the "Hey Guys" emote, which I also really love,
Mm-hmm.
but not what I want. Boop. There you go. Oh my god, I could have done 2 more and it would have been perfect. The more you know.
All right. Custom command. Add a new command. Do warnings. Everybody can do it.
Pixelated murders.
Whispers.
Pixelated nudity of murders. Nude murders. Morgue time.
Violence, murder, gore, blood, nudity, suggestive themes, because they mentioned that.
Nihilism.
Flashing lights and colors. I need to look up how to update commands via the bot too, because that'll probably be useful to know later on. But none of my timers are going off, and that's a concern.
Bum bum bum.
Let's do this. I'm going to.
We're doing content warnings. Hey, the bot's running.
There it is.
Yeah.
And I will.
Robot Speezer says not a robot, and I don't really believe that.
I mean, it's mostly just talking about me. We can't trust anybody else.
Can't trust anyone. I only trust Skeletor.
Well, he's definitely not a
trust him
robot. You can see his innards.
It's true, and I trust that he's always up to no good.
That is also true. All right, let's ask about Maya.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
I don't know that that's true once the victim's dead.
During the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay, and what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks. Did you know Carl Oskerson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks. What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
There's a lot of mustaches in this game.
Yeah.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such
Was
good
that only
conditions.
one gentleman with an upper
Yeah,
lip?
this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par
You didn't
with
think
our
that was the
facilities
murder
in the
victim?
city. I'm looking for a young woman.
Gabriel
connected
doesn't
to
have a
the second
mustache, does he?
victim, Carl.
I can't help with that.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Barf.
What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
His voice
So
is
how long
familiar.
have you been practicing medicine?
Must be
I'm gonna look it up.
16 years now, I believe.
Whispers of a Machine?
And you're the only
Dr.
doctor
Pierce.
in Nordson?
Yes. But we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Or Dr. Person. Because that's not... That's
Person.
probably Pearson. Let's say, 'cause otherwise, if it's Dr. Person, I'm like, oh, he's a robot.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Do you know where saffron is
Oh, you
grown
can
in
get this
Nordson?
game on
I'm afraid
iOS.
not.
Oh, cool.
We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
I believe this is a Wadget Eye game. Let me double check that. They have put out a lot of really, really good games. One of them, which I was originally going to have us play, but it got culled from the list because it's not really a mystery game or investigative game. But it's rad and it deals with a lot of mythology. Here's the story. Up. Come on, game. Game, you can do it. Fine. Steam if you like that.
Al Pagano.
Al Pagano.
None of these people are overtly apparent to me that I know them.
It is a Wadjet Eye game. Rad. Rad. Wadjet Eye has put out a ton of really good games. Ton. And they're all adventure games. But the other one that people might like that's in style of this, I think, is Techno Babylon. And the one that I really want us to, at some point, take a look at, maybe, is Unavowed. But it's going to have to wait. Oh, yeah, Steam's just outright not loading. If you load up a Steam page right now, it is just showing text. Probably a problem. Unavowed deals with you dying at the beginning of a demon possession-based murder, and then you get revived, have powers. And you're having to deal with other people that have powers, like a Jinn, who's just a really nice lady that's trying to help you out. It's interesting.
Okay.
I have it, and I've started it a few times, and every time I'm like, I'm gonna get really into this, a big game comes out. So anyway,
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
It do be like that
Most
sometimes.
obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the
Hello,
multiple
Willow.
stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which
No, I
were
don't want to
lethal.
kiss right now.
The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin
You
under her
gave me a
nails.
kiss.
This makes
Very
me
lucky.
suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Totally could be him. He's obviously got a lot of access to gloves.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
Sure.
Speaking of this gun.
Sure.
Ever see what one of these can do?
Once, in a nearby settlement, a wanted man from the city was shot by the regional police when he was trying to escape. A single shot made a hole the size
Ooh.
of an orange. Nearly took his leg clean off.
Must have been on the armor piercing setting.
A railgun.
Kind
That
of
was the name I
overkill
was
for
trying to
soft
remember.
targets. It uses a lot of ally per shot.
I see. In any case, I had to amputate. It was a miracle he even survived.
So he did lose his leg.
Oh, yeah.
They were like,
What do you
almost
make of
lost his
this?
leg.
The handwriting
They took
looks
it from him.
feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Can you show him? No.
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue. But
Sorry,
it
I was
looks
gonna
like
say
a
the
one-of-a-kind
resin.
key.
All right.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. There's blood, or there's stuff on the base of the table,
Is there?
which I feel like it'd be weird. I thought so, by her feet. Which I thought would be weird.
I'm not seeing
Like-
anything.
Wait, no, go to her feet. The dead lady's feet. What were you on before? Was it her blood?
No, it was on. I think it was on blade shape. We can just sit here and.
I thought I saw stuff that was on the table by her foot.
Didn't see anything.
Because I thought it was weird because, like, the table would be clean.
Gotcha.
Would be my assumption.
Okay, so these two people were murdered by the same weapon. So we do have a serial killer.
Oh, maybe it just I might be seeing just artifacting from the
Oh, okay. From Discord.
Game Boy Finder moving around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right.
mind me.
They were murdered by the same weapon.
I had
Shoot.
I didn't have that on the entire time. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's
I'm looking.
I can't.
Did you know my?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was.
I understand, but anything you can share. Okay.
For one thing, that she would have.
Speed run.
Thanks.
Yep, just double checking. All right.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Check the shoes.
I think that's for collecting the
Ooh,
ashes
you
after
can look at a
cremation.
scalpel though.
This might be useful.
Oh, we're just gonna take the scalpel. You're not. All right.
Gonna take the sink too.
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty.
Let's ask him about his scalpel.
Hey.
I want to see what happens.
Do you like knives,
I
mister?
had some more things.
Shoot.
I shouldn't show him that. He might want it back.
Well, at least it's cognizant of us stealing.
That's enough questions.
All right.
One last way
Okie dokie.
for the final embrace with the earth.
You should
I
wash your
suppose
hands a
that's
little
where
bit
the
more
doctor
than
writes down his autopsy reports.
Yeah.
Appears to be a small crematory.
All right. Check that out. Shoot him. No.
Show me that orange size hole, buddy.
I'm guessing those contain.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with.
Hey, can't talk to her. I was very hopeful and very glad. I was hopeful we didn't. I'm glad we didn't. I was worried we were going to find, like, that the doctor was a creeper and her blood was all over this. Anyway.
Yeah.
Various medical supplies. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. I don't need.
Yeah, you're
any
not
more
wrong,
right
Robot
now.
Spacer.
An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not
But what is
connected
the
to
collapse?
anything.
I don't know, because it seems that we're on a structure in the sky
Yep.
too. So it's like the pre-collapse.
A portable medical
I'm
kit.
guessing they built a
It's filled with
mid-guarded
cannulas, those
dish
little needle things used to connect
after
an IV.
like Nuketown
I
or
don't
something.
think I need
Yeah.
one right now.
Don't need one right now.
Unused bandages would come in handy in a pinch. Unused.
Yoink.
Okay. Yeah, this is like, are we going to just steal those too? All right.
Yeah.
We shall continue on.
Apparently she doesn't want those.
All right, next building. Shall we go to school? Show the kids our knife and our gun.
Yeah. Want to see me make a hole
I
in
don't
this
have any
person?
business in the school.
Okay, well, not going to school. Go to canteen to show them our knife and our gun. We don't have a badge.
But she has creepy eyes.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that doesn't change
Robot?
anything.
Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly.
Space rocket?
Show me your boot. Show me your tongue.
What if it's her boot and we're the murderer?
That's possible. Doesn't look like it. Stick out your tongue. All right.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
Do a good job.
Gotta
Get
rest my
rewarded.
mind, stranger. Have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
Like his hair.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your time off.
All right. Click on everything.
Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts. Various
I want to
handbooks
put
for
it
the
in
typical
pocket.
day-to-day stuff. Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for. I think they deliver groceries through there.
Can you
A
show
neat
them the
stack of
picture?
plates.
Probably.
Matching cutlery is nowhere to be seen. A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite as clean as they should be.
Whoops.
3 plastic trays. Good number.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Vera.
I don't need to show him that.
Why not? Who's this lady?
I don't need to know his opinion on that. I don't need to show him that. I don't want to share.
Know where this key goes.
I don't need. I don't think.
Okay. Well, we're not going to go to the balcony because that, I think, ends the night when we talk to the housewoman.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go see if we can find the victim's apartment. Oh, there's more places we can go to. But
Sounds like a class.
Dude, I can't remember where they said his house was.
What happens if you do it anyway? Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Did they break the law?
You got logic, kid.
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
She like plant? We gotta find something in here. Chair? Oh!
I'm not surprised. Like, this is all stuff Maya would have touched. Or this... Wait. No, this is Carl's apartment. Right? Were Carl and Maya having an affair? Let's check. Maybe this is just Maya's. Yeah, this is Maya's. This is Maya's apartment. Okay. Less weird now.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Doesn't appear to have power.
Uh-oh.
Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails
We
of it
lost
anyway.
Retro. Hold on. Their internet went out. Let's give it a minute. If they don't come back, we'll give it a few minutes. I'll get a little bit further, and then I don't know how it saves, so we'll find out. Oop. I heard a Retro.
Hello?
Hi.
I don't know what happened.
You're back.
Was it constantly reconnecting for you?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, Discord was like grasping at straws, like, come back.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it was very bizarre.
Well, you're back.
I am back. Hello.
Welcome back. I'm sorry that you were kicked
Can
off
you-
the internet.
I know. Me too.
I have no clue
Can
what
you
this thing
send
does,
me this
but it looks
the
like it could have
capture?
something
Should
Can
still
you
be
see
running.
me?
Yeah, I
don't
see you.
see.
Yeah.
Well, I just see stream. I don't see you. Is it
to
there?
do with processing samples.
You remember,
Uh-uh.
if you're seeing me, you got to back out to choose the other.
Hi, oh my god, I hate Discord. Because, okay, I got it. I did it.
All right, you did the thing.
Look
I
at
guess-
you on Secret Crusher, killing it. Robot arm. Cyborgs.
Oh yeah, on Secret Crush, there's a lot of stuff you got to set up. As always, feel free to ask any questions if you run into it. Cole and I, and I'm sure Nina and everybody would be happy to give any guidance. The biggest thing that I would recommend is once it's... Oh wait, hold on. Go see if I can hit this button real quick. And I hit this button. Hit this button. Okay.
I don't know what he's doing.
Unsecret Crush has her first subscription. I don't know what that was, but
In the
okay.
shape of a robotic arm.
That was,
with a plaque. Winner of the
excitement.
2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's. Looks like various plant samples. Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
Maybe it's future space weed.
Space weed.
This crude bed looks regularly used. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind.
What you doing, B?
It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
I mean, I do love a shiitake.
Some old...
Okay. Is that everything? It looks like everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do another swipe. You know what? Let's do another swipe with her fingerprints and see if there's somewhere that I... Okay, yeah. That's how this works. Okay, hold on a second.
Huh.
A hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's a keyhole.
Oh.
It's a fit.
Huh.
Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book.
You have a bar of platinum in your house?
I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason.
We're not going to talk about the bar of platinum. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you... Alright. You're a weird dog. Just sitting here licking my leg.
Love that. Mayday, we call it the slow walk, where if we're sitting on a chair that has like four legs versus like wheelie chair, and we have like a sweater draped on it, she'll slowly walk through it so the sweater like drags on her back. It's very cute.
That's adorable. Yeah, I mean, with her setup, it's not very easy for her to scratch her own back.
The title is.
But there's
The
like a tree
Conduit
outside
Codex.
too that
No,
like
wait a minute. This can't be
leans
the
down and
conduit,
she'll slow
can
walk
it?
underneath it. It's
Those
so
crazy
good.
zealots trying to resurrect AI. I think this case just got a lot more complicated.
Well,
There was a
Okay.
written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
wait, why would you not look where it was before you... Alright. Kind of important to know where she was in the book. Creed of the Conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation. Seed in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension. And like a god outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind's demise. Third, fate. Parent asks his future child, if I turn wicked, can I stop? Oh, if you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in, prancing speed, stomp you out like a fleeing spark. And the child replied, I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Melinda, sister of Prudence, awaken new, ere break of day. You're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember, that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in pleasant shadows. That's those. Alright. She who hurried but still was late. It took her time to contemplate. There once was a man from Nantucket.
Holdar.
Pilgrim's Prayer. I'm invigorated by my faith. Gaze at the skies to ensure that the path is. Strike down foes blessed with impeccable aim. Nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. I have found your heaven, God, and may finally rest at your side. Okay. Well, that's a real cool Norse boat.
Yeah.
Um,
Some shields.
Piston. Will it be an electromagnet? Holdra. Snake biting its own tail, or making out with its own tail? Or a
It's hard to
two-headed
say.
snake?
Could be both. Toilet on
Um,
the right, maybe? I don't know.
Could be. Or like some sort of hand crank?
Mm.
And then this could be either a weather vane or some sort of centrifuge.
Well, all right.
Alright.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
It would.
Doesn't appear to.
Alright.
So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the killings.
I'm out. Soda.
Uh-oh. Okay.
No need to go back.
I kind of. Whatever.
How did we get out here?
So, apparently we took the long way.
Okay.
Last time we went.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Alright. Can we go north?
Me. I don't
Eh?
know how Raven sits here with her legs crossed.
I don't think I should go further north.
Your legs go to sleep.
Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to
My
go
butt
on.
falls asleep before my legs fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
Penis.
Is it blacked out?
Nope. A little tiny dinkle.
So I just saw this sculpture in Animal Crossing, and I just like that. I feel like the David in Animal Crossing is more accurate than like half the sculptures they did in Assassin's Creed Odyssey because they censored shit. Like it's like pretty accurate, and then they just like censor it because of booby.
Guilty pleasure.
Oh yep, I see the wiener now.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Oh, well, I can already tell which ones of these associate with which. I'm just not sure which one I want to do. This one is... I mean, even though I don't mind us going to direct, this one seems weird.
Yeah.
Let's... I don't like eavesdropping on people. But Vera is a cop. You know what? And she said she missed that guy earlier. I'm going to say this one.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
He's busy.
Hey, I'm gonna take a picture of that random sign that's, what is it, BCN?
523.
I'm just gonna do this.
Is there a reason?
I don't know, we might need it.
Oh, true.
I'm contributing.
Cole, you're always contributing.
Thank you. I do realize I'm a little low energy this evening, and I apologize for. Oh,
all right.
I just moved my desk. Oh God, sorry, y'all.
Wobble, 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 wobble. It is all right.
Scary. Also, why is? Look at my lighting.
You're purple. Why are you purple?
Why does this happen? I don't know. I'm not doing anything.
You want to?
Cool.
Let me look here.
I mean, I like the lighting, but I don't know.
Let me take a look at your link to see if it's Discord or not Discord, if it's OBS or if it's you.
Oh, it's normal now. Sorry, y'all. I was in a cool space. Wah wah.
That's fine. Hey, at least we don't have what happens with VMix for Giant Bomb, where sometimes they just smear into oblivion.
I do love it though.
Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's a nightmare.
I'm really excited for my road trip because it's been a hot minute since I've listened to Giant Bomb, so I can just stack those bad boys.
Oh boy. I'm, let me think here. I'm currently 8 episodes behind on the Bombcast. I've been trying to like weave in Fire Escape in there, and
oof, I haven't started that yet. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude for the 3 of them in a podcast form. Is it? I do love Mary
they
very
play
much.
off each other in the right ways, and Mike is a chaos demon as always.
Yeah, I need to do that. Like, I liked listening to the Bombcast though on drives because that can chunk away the time so quickly.
They've been having
So
Jan run the whenever like Jeff is out, Jan's been the one running the ship, and he's really good at it.
Nice. I can't wait to listen. When I drove back from LA.
Run for the Hills yet?
No, I have it. Like I literally I have a tab open for it. I'm excited for
their energy combined is fantastic.
I literally can't wait. I just waited for Raven.
Yep. Makes sense.
But yeah, when I drove back from LA, I only listened to, at the time it was Bomb and Beastcast, and I think I listened to only 2 songs. I listened to them on repeat for a little bit, but I only listened to podcasts for 16 hours. It was awesome.
I lost my little dog.
Because it went so quickly.
She decided she was done licking my leg and walked away.
Wah, wah.
Got a little nipple.
I hate it. I can't see it. The resolution on my screen is not forthcoming with the nip.
No? You should be getting 1080p from me.
My computer is sad.
That's unfortunate.
And currently black at the moment. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Oh, I guess I do see the nip. Well, no, I can't unsee it.
I was going to make a joke that nobody would get because I think only I am the person that has seen the Where's Goofy's Money series of videos.
Nice spot there.
And at one point in that series of videos, so Goofy is threatening his roommate because the roommate borrowed money and has not paid it back.
Vulture's rope.
And at one point it gets weird, and there's a line that says, "My little goofy teeth," and it cracks me up every time he says it.
I hate it. Why? Why
it's
does
a nightmare.
He say that?
Yeah, you have to watch.
Is it on Disney Plus?
No.
Or is it one of the YouTube things?
It's a YouTube thing. I think I've posted it on your Discord before. I'll post it again.
I think you have. I was like, I think I've seen this now that you say this.
It's like maybe like a 20 minutes total because it was originally like a series of TikToks over the course of a year. You're green.
I don't know what's happening, my dude.
Going on? Hold on. Where's your URL? Let me look at your URL.
I am green. I look sad. I'm just staring at myself.
Can you?
I'm all artifacted on my own head.
Yeah, can you? All right, hold on.
I can see, like, what's wild is if I look
I fixed it.
at the capture, my capture looks great.
Yeah. I think it must have just been like a blip to Video Ninja or something like that. Okay. Wind chimes.
Nice soothing sounds. Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down.
This entrance or the robot shop?
Robot shop.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Vulture's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great.
Me too, actually.
Okay.
Oh no, she's onto us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam powered.
Yeah, I'm not choosing that middle one. Oh, I kind of like this bottom one, but it's so rude.
Ooh, I think my internet might be slowly crashing again.
Oh no, I see you. You're just not disconnected.
Yeah, but your stream to me is weird.
Weird how?
My computer processing it. It's like
With the dog of wisdom?
Yeah. I haven't thought about that. That's good. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, that's good. I disperse wisdom from my wisdom tooth. The dog of wisdom, what is your wisdom? If your ball is too big for your mouth, it is not your ball. Anyway. Cut the silliness now was a little bit curt. Yeah, and Secret Crush knows it. Ababa. Daga. Yes. Yes. Such a good name. I don't even remember how I originally saw it, but I love it.
You're the one who shared it with me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, it's so...
It's very good.
Okay, focus. Which option do you like the least?
I don't like the second one.
Okay.
I actually kind of like the first one.
Okay.
I don't really like the third one either.
I like the third one, but it's kind of a little bit too much.
Yeah, like it's like...
If there was a different punchline.
Yeah.
If it was like, if it was less that, but if it was like, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but it's gotta be a lot better than that, or something like that, right? But this one is just like, oh come on, he's just having fun.
Oh yes, Unsecret Crush shared it too in the Discord during my favorite game of all time.
These are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I just have some questions regarding the murders.
All right, then shoot. All
right, well, let's
ask
get
away.
Let's do notes first. No, let's do people first, because we might get new notes.
Did you know Carl Oskerson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea what
this stuck in my head all night now.
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
Before I read ahead, I thought it said a carpenter
Limpy with a
asshole.
water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm,
this guy just makes me reflect on me with my little R2. I'm like, this guy is me.
Yeah, no, this guy reminds me of a Jim Henson, right? Like just kind of he's at least appears to be harmless and is used to interacting with kids, and so he's just having a good time.
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole.
Oh.
That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
Do you know anything about a woman who is seeing Carl Oskerson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
I go clockwise. He goes counterclockwise. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. I didn't appreciate it as soon as it came out of my mouth.
Maya Strand?
I apologize.
Yep, I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I swear if it ends up being a robot that's the murderer,
totally
I will
harmless.
lose
I
it.
don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale
I
sign
mean,
of a
it
bot turned
could
evil.
be, or like
Yeah,
they were
since there
trying
was
to build
no-
an AI, and the AI turned on them.
But I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please. What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh, yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little
Yeah, see,
one.
he seems okay.
Ah, that's clever. So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well,
Oh, no.
what you see is what you get.
A crazy
Oh,
old
you still with
bum
me?
with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, back.
Oh, quiet, you
Yep.
little rascal.
It froze.
What
Yep.
I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore
Hit the
putting them on
microphone.
display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Yeah, I think he's okay. A little weird, but not in a dangerous way.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordson?
No clue. Ask Rolf, maybe.
Who's that?
Rolf.
The gardener head honcho. He's usually out and about somewhere in town.
Ah, okay. I'll go look for him
Rolf.
later.
All right, the big one.
What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
Is this a Matrix
That's true.
situation?
I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost
Like AI
wiped out in the
mock
collapse.
humanity.
I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nut jobs.
All right, start asking questions.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oskerson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often.
Yeah.
Such a funny word.
I don't
do
need
my
to show
best.
him that.
Doing my best to replace the word stupid from my
Nah, I don't
vocabulary
want to
with
scare the
doofus.
poor guy.
Mhm.
Do you know anything about
That's
this
how
book?
I've gotten into using
Wow,
Ding Dong.
A conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. Terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never. I love my robots. Don't get me wrong, but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near them.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go
His
catch
voice
them
also
fast,
very
then.
familiar.
Creepy.
What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
What do you think of my gun?
Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy.
All right. All right.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
I was gonna say he didn't say bye as the robot, but
Yep.
nope, he did. Done did it right.
All right.
Hmm.
Peace.
Okay.
Looks like an apartment building.
Okay. Now I think it is time for us to talk to our boss lady. Right? Maybe? I'm not quite sure yet whether or not the game is like going to tell us he is sneezing in the background. Going to tell us if we're done yet or not. For everywhere. Or if it was just for that one scene.
Sure.
I also don't know if this game has a time frame or a time limit.
I don't know.
You're not the boss lady.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, special agent.
Oh, I heard about you.
Oh, hey, Rolf.
I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordson.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Got one question.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordson?
Perhaps, perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
Not getting shot? I kind of like the bottom one. This one's also good, but I kind of like this one.
Yeah. This is you.
Yeah.
This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
Reading you loud and clear, officer.
Yeah, get bent.
It's agent, or special agent, not officer. That's a police rank.
Whatever you say, agent. Now, two places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir?
Mimir Road.
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it. What do you know about the murder of Carl Oskerson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind.
The good deflection doesn't necessarily answer the question.
Did you know Carl Oskerson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
That's so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But
Different
yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
than kind of what his co-worker had described.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
The cop? Can't say I enjoy his company. Last time we met, he gave me a couple of nasty bruises.
What?
Resisting arrest?
That'd certainly be how he'd justify it.
I'm trying to find a woman that Carl Oskerson was involved with. Know anything about that?
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair. Unlike some of his underlings.
How so? You think they're harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Mm-hmm. They're doing their best to make him sound like he's from Chicago or a port worker in New York.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
Every time. Stina Root.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that wisecracking quack.
Quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
Oh, we don't have the heart monitor thing out.
He's
You're right.
kind of a loon, isn't he? And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
Did you know?
No.
Okay.
Nice guy.
That's...
I'm just...
What's your opinion?
The cop?
Resist. Did you know Carla?
Not really.
Okay.
Nice guy.
That's...
Speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run.
What's your opinion?
For achievable...
How so?
Abso-friggin...
What do you think of...
I have no idea.
Did you know my...
A bit. I helped her plant some
That's a morbid...
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened.
What do you think?
I'm trying to stay...
Quack?
You heard me.
And...
You should mind...
What do you think?
He's kind of alone.
My computer hates this.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I wonder if it'd be better. I'm pumping 60 frames a second. I'm wondering if I can drop that down to make this easier for you.
My computer's just having a time. It's sad. You all right?
Yeah. Oh, you're not asking me. Stream quality.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Let's get you 720p. See if that's any better for you. No reason for me to stream 1080p to two different places. Oh. All the doggles have come to say hello.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician.
That's the big thing,
right?
That's not... Do you know who...
Damn, that's bloody. Looks like Carl Oskerson, but I couldn't say who the woman is.
Are we supposed to assume it's Maya at this point?
Who did what? The murder?
No, in the photo.
I think that we're supposed to assume that? I don't know.
What do you make of...
But I don't know if that's like a red herring and it's like a totally other lady we'll find out about in like an hour.
Yeah, because like if they were in a relationship, why would anyone care?
People come and go.
Ah, might be worth a thought.
Oop, I hit my microphone again.
I don't want to share that with...
What if I want to show him a
reason
gun?
to show him my side. I don't want to...
Okay.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. You're really on that boot print hunt.
I want to find someone that's using that boot. I want it.
I'm just like, with me not play, I mean, I shrimp anyways, but I'm like just aware of how I'm sitting constantly.
That's all right.
I'm so fidgety.
Just sit relaxed. Just lean back. Fine.
I have mine locked all the time.
You should undo that. Look at that. Look at that. Don't go too far. You're going to fall over. This is Cole's nap time stream. Oh, wait. We actually can't do that. That's against terms of service.
I don't think I've ever done this. That was great.
I'm glad.
Oh, I'm a little... Okay.
You okay?
Yep.
Get up
I thought
a
I was
little too
falling
quick?
backwards again.
Okay.
No.
All right. I think that's all we're going to do from here.
Just got a good angle of the double chin. It's fine.
Looks still
Enjoy.
and serene.
Look
Great
at that
view from
ocean.
up here. Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps?
Oh.
Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area.
Interesting.
Looks a bit overgrown.
Wait, that's
Could
the
use some
first
trimming.
banner we were able to interact with?
Yeah.
Interesting. Just because they're everywhere.
Really now?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're sure.
Yes.
So now do we go? Okay, yeah, go near road. Like, she said to come talk to her at the balcony there, and she wasn't there, so I'm assuming we still have things to do today.
Yeah, I would have
All right.
assumed.
This is Mimir Road.
Unless she's
Carl
been
came through
murdered.
here recently.
Oh, okay. Investigate.
Boot prints? Boot prints.
Ooh, boot prints. Hey, boot print.
Yeah, boot prints, boot prints. Look at us go, we got boot prints.
boot prints lead up this set of stairs. I should head up and have a look.
Boot prints, not boob prints. Boot.
I mean, they could be boot prints, but it'd be a little weird to walk that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't think they'd be comfortable.
I'd say those are saffron
Would not
crocuses.
recommend.
Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Lettuce, carrots, and I can't be
Replica of
fucking bothered
multi-purpose
with any other
cultivation
vegetable.
robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Big robot.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordson.
More runes. Can I have clay?
All right, got some clay.
Apparently
Hell
the answer
yeah.
is yes.
That's not the right entrance.
For what?
That's not the right entrance.
You gotta go up the stairs. She's gonna
That's
keep yelling
not the
at
right.
you.
That's not the right. That's not the.
Okay, all right.
She's gonna be like, "That's not the right entrance." For fuck's sake, Silver. That's what she's gonna say.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. We wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, you fond of filth or something?
That one's all right. This one's.
Yeah.
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
Oh, I understand. Let me know if I can be of service.
Boot print.
What's binging with Babish doing here? That's true. It
You're
does
not
look like
wrong.
him.
That's pretty close.
That's very good on Secret Crush.
Got them jokes?
Did y'all see the episode where he makes Cookie Cat? He left his family behind.
I don't know what you're saying.
The first episode of Steven Universe, you get introduced to Cookie Cat, which is a ice cream sandwich that is getting discontinued, and he has a whole song, and it's great. And then Binging with Babish does the cookie. He make cookie.
Let's talk to this gentleman.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Hello, sir. Do you
I'm
like
Special
murders?
Agent England, here to investigate the
He's a
recent
pet for your
murders.
tummy.
I need to ask you a few questions.
He's super duper
Okay,
yummy.
I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the
Cookie
recent murder of a
Cat.
man
He
named
left his
Carl?
family behind.
As far as
It's
I
my
know,
favorite
no
line.
Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Do you recognize
A
this
secret
young
crush?
couple?
Oh, right, that
I love you
fella.
so much.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other
He's
buildings
back to
too,
lick
so
my
it's
leg
hard
more.
to say.
Got it.
Oh,
What can you tell me about him?
Just
apparently
this
Mayday
one
tried
thing.
to
He came up
propel
to me and
herself
asked
up
about
the
the
stairs
electricity
earlier
in
and did
apartment
not
113.
succeed, but she
He
really
wondered
wanted
if
to
it
see
was
me,
possible
and
to
I
get
love
more
that for
power.
her and
That's
me.
great.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's
Right
on this
here.
floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks.
Please punch the door open.
We will. We might. Hold on.
What's happening?
I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna. Secret Crush is doing their best to able to do that. And now she can.
Wait, what? Oh.
I don't normally gift subs on my own channel. I think that's silly. But now you can use the B emotes on Secret Crush. Yeah, there you
go.
The happy girl.
Do you know a certain Carl Oskerson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, cops gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
Yeah, that's my favorite one on Secret Crush.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
We got a secret entrance in the museum.
Strange. Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
What do you think of Walter?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Weird.
I don't think that's relevant to him. What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
I don't need to know his opinion on that. No. I'm not gonna...
You're not gonna run around throwing mud?
What do you make of this?
Looks like a reminder of some kind, but I can't make sense of it.
I feel on my
No
gun.
reason to...
Alright, well.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Some kind of... Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked.
Jingle, jingle.
What?
The door looks reinforced.
Aw.
My strength won't be enough to break it.
I gave it a shot.
Wait, don't we need 111?
No, 113.
Okay. Well, we have clay and resin.
We
and
do.
a key.
We do not have a key anymore.
That combination...
Oh, right, we don't.
A bottle of molding resin. That combination... I don't think...
What about the scalpel?
A razor sharp.
Can we use the keypad?
I don't see
No,
how
it
those
says
things work.
disconnected.
Some kind of code lock. Some kind...
Get you upstairs. Alright. Wait. Okay, nothing up there. Just thought I'd check. Asking about the locked door.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Yoink.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Nice and thick.
If someone dismissed me by
That
saying you can
combination-
get back to work, I feel like I would punch them in the face.
That combination.
Like my body, like my fist would just leave my body
No
without
juice.
my consciousness, because I feel like that's so like it feels shitty to hear. I feel like about your business.
Wait, using the key on the door turned on the keypad?
I guess so. I see what you did there.
This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Console PW, think new Katerina.
Think new Katerina. Do we know how long it's supposed to be?
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses.
3. Code.
Try 523.
Okay.
No, okay.
Good idea. Looked at your earlier photo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah?
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Cracking the code.
Just as a guess, if it's a flipped thing, I'm gonna do 311. Yeah, no.
Hi, doofus. This was used as a... It reads, Console PW, think new.
You know what? Let's look at that. Let's do this.
So, finding the identity of the tenant should be the first step to determining the door code.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
We can ask who might live in 113. Oh, wait. The records. The records, we can look up the address.
Please don't leave with my...
Oh, yep, sorry. All right. My bad.
Here's your key.
All right.
What?
Hey.
Hold on.
Yeah?
We have the key back?
It's password new Katerina, right?
Hey,
that's
wait.
I guess
can't.
No.
Okay, can't get the key back. That's fine. I was gonna try the key on the other door.
All right.
What I'm going to do is we're gonna go use the police records to see who lived at that address. That's my bet.
I don't.
Can I run? Yes, perfect. That's man. This has another really great adventure game advancement that you don't see too often. Double click to instant travel. Uh-oh. Did we lose Cole? We might have lost Cole.
No, I was just thinking. Well, I'm here.
Okay.
I was
Hi,
just. I was just.
Trying to figure out the puzzle.
Yeah, I was like 513, like.
Yep.
Like.
Yep. Oh, hey, everybody's back. I'll talk to you in a moment, Gabriel. So I can double click to walk faster, which I appreciate. Address record.
I would talk to Gabriel though. He might know.
Oh, yes, I will.
Shit.
Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means
You
she's
write
been
that
in
down?
Nordson
Or
for 2 years.
1380, but I'm pretty sure it's 831. 1380.
1380.
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook. I don't think I need to look him. I don't.
Alright. Let's talk to the commissary again.
I had a few questions.
By all means.
By all
Are
means.
you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal...
Yes.
Wait.
I can't say for sure, but...
Alright. Alright.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait. Don't tell me these
It
murders
kind of
are
looks like
terrorist
Sully
related.
from...
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything
Uncharted.
you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I've never played an Uncharted.
I'll let you know.
I own the remasters,
Hmm.
but I don't think I
I've got
have.
a locked door that I need to get through.
I don't think I have 4.
Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Not
I got
really.
the
I'll figure
remaster,
something out.
Mario Maker, and Fallout 4 all on the same day once.
Ooh. Oh, I wish
It was a
Fallout
good
4
day.
was a better game.
Do you know who Katarina
I haven't
Berg
played it.
is?
Sorry.
It's
a
not a
pattern.
bad game.
Names.
I just wish it was a better game.
Yeah.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit
only played Mario Maker out of
eccentric,
those
but
games.
a really good physician. Treated my knee way
I
back.
joke that
Good as
OK
new.
Retro is just me being bad at getting to games in a timely manner.
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same
Yeah,
without him.
I think Walter's okay. I hope he's okay. I always hate it when like child-friendly figures end up being creeps.
Mm-hmm. Or is Walter the plant man?
No, Walter is the robot man. The plant man was Rolf.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
That's all I know.
Very well.
Which I only remember because I think that was the name of a dude from Ed, and Eddie.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Okay.
Hey there.
The old
I should
Nickelodeon
let you know
cartoon.
Carl's
No,
body is
Adult
arrived.
Oh,
Swim?
I know.
Maybe
My
Nickelodeon.
coroner is
yeah.
waiting for you in the morgue.
Cartoon
Noted.
Network.
I'll go
Cartoon
and have a
Network,
look
thank you.
shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, he has a mustache. I thought he was baby-faced.
Yeah, I'm like, I could have sworn.
That's...
Yeah. There's exclusively so far one person without a mustache. One dude. And I think it's Rolf.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Oh, man.
Sounds horrific.
No.
I don't envy her. What do you know about the conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Yeah.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad.
Oh boy.
Good. I'm glad we had that conversation.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
Okay.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Everybody says that. Everybody says, yeah, she could. Which makes me feel like she tells people to piss off a lot.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yeah.
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly
Her
ever even
importance
saw
to the
her
museum.
around, though. From what I hear,
Who's
she was a bit
barking?
of a recluse.
Uh-oh. The Pokemans is out.
Ooh.
What is it? Diamond and... What's the other one?
Pearl?
Pearl remakes?
I don't know.
Yep.
I never played them.
I'm not gonna disparage their work, but I do not feel like they are worth the money.
What's
I
your
could be
opinion on
wrong.
Dr.
I'll be
Pearson?
happy if I'm wrong.
You mean professionally or personally?
I still haven't picked up Sword and
Is there
Shield
a
yet.
difference?
I think he's
Sword
a
and Shield are
great
good.
doctor and coroner.
But
Between
I'm
you
just
and
bad
me,
at playing
he
games, y'all.
kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand.
I'll probably go Sword though.
Thanks.
Tia got Shield and I got Sword.
What do you think of
Nice.
Walter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's
Huh.
popular with the kids?
Walter didn't like
You have
him.
no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
That's
I think that's valid on Secret Crush. I think that's a really valid experience because
What do you
they
think
have
of
to make
Walter,
those games
the
to like
robot
appeal
guy?
to
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
like
Yeah?
didn't Walter
fir-
say he
the
couldn't
first, like,
stand this
fight.
guy?
You have no idea.
Interesting. Interesting.
All right, I'm
Yes,
off.
I
Good luck
feel
out there.
that Sword and Shield is the best Pokemon that they've ever made. As far as, well, let me phrase it. The best non-remake they've ever made. I do actually think Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are probably the best game they've ever made.
they're so nice. It's so like
It's just,
easygoing.
it's a good time. It's a good time to go. All right, we're gonna go try the code. We're gonna see.
I fell off of it pretty hard though because I was playing it at night and I would always forget to charge my Switch and then
Hey, it lets me pet an Eevee, so I'm happy about it.
yeah. Raven got it for me for Christmas one year and I was very, very excited.
What do you? All right,
Still won't open.
he's now leaning on
The
the
code-
feet. What was the numbers I had you write down?
If we flip it, it is 831. Because it was 1380 is what you had me write down. So I don't know if that was flipped.
1380, right? Okay.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson
February-
on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. This was used as it reads
February-
Console PW. Think new Katarina.
You, Katarina?
Katarina Berg. Born
P6?
February.
No. 652?
Wait. Yeah. What?
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
So maybe
Immigrated to Nordson on
318?
May 13th, 80 AR. Which
We just
means
flipped a
she's been in
day.
Nordson for 2 years.
Maybe.
There's no 0.
So it, the
Katarina Berg.
Wait,
she
wait,
go-
wait, wait, wait,
Born
wait.
February 2nd,
May
56 AR.
13th.
yeah. So do
Immigrated to Nord-
315.
5. 315. Yeah.
Wow, a code and a fingerprint?
Okay, the code was right.
These
315.
people have absurd safety concerns. Nice and that won't
A fingerprint? Oh no. I know what we have to do.
I believe I do as well. Let's go to the morgue. Maybe we use the clay on Carl's thumb in the morgue.
Oh, I was gonna use the scalpel on his thumb.
I mean, we could do that too. Wrong place.
It would appear we have options.
Weird dog bee.
You think you ended up one of each, but initially I picked whichever one had the Galarian ponyta. That's
I believe
valid.
that is sword.
I need to play it. I like that it's like UK-ish vibes.
Have you seen a Galarian Ponyta? They're fabulous.
They're don't they look like cotton candy babies?
They do.
Do you have to
Where-
distract him?
Well, I don't think so.
You're just gonna walk up and chore?
Or
I
talk
have
to
some
him.
more things to ask.
Shoot.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case,
Oh,
the cause
I
of
punched
death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim.
Oh, no.
The
Wrong.
victim
Shield is the one with
has a
Galarian Panita.
bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind
Oof.
to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical
Or a robot.
shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the
It's a
second
robot.
attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions?
Most obvious first. The
Ah,
cause of the
hold
murder.
Not at the moment. Not right. Not now. Not now.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood
Oh,
on
I gotta
her
do it
that
while
isn't
I gotta
hers,
grab the
or
thumbprint
any
while he's
traces
thinking
of
about
skin
her.
under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The
Or
time of
had no
death was
skin.
roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
What are your conclusions?
Most obvious first. The murder weapon. What else? Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the this make the time of
I believe we have a way to make
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
a fingerprint now.
that old terrorist organization. What of it?
Well, have you ever heard about it still being around?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right. But you're not aware of anyone being more than a little interested.
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks. So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
Oh,
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. No.
What's your
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child.
what do you think,
Nissa,
Cole?
his little
He's the
robot,
resin on
is
the
an amazing
clay.
tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child.
Sure.
Oh, that's
Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
We gotta do, I mean, you can't cut
That's
it
enough
off.
questions for now.
I could.
Okie dokie.
You want me to
I
cut
mean, we
off a
could-
finger?
I don't know.
Remember, there's no saving.
All right,
Yeah,
this should
I-
work. I'll go and add
Do
some
what
water.
Do what you think's right. I
Okay,
just
hopefully
don't.
this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the claim.
It's gonna be like there's no
more use for it.
DNA
We'll find out.
or not enough DNA. $315?
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
There's gotta be shit in here, you know? Oh.
Hey, Hidden, how
There's
you
a
doing?
letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal.
Tricky.
It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world.
Yeah, they made a robot.
Bigger than the
robot
both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.
Yep.
Well, somebody got murdered by a robot. Or it would be
Some
more
kind of
interesting
large
if someone
tank.
knew and
Looks like it
intervened.
opens.
Could be.
I wonder what's inside.
Because this is like way too, like, I feel like they're showing all the cards.
Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough. Hi, doofus.
If a robot murdered me, I trust it would have
This
good
was
reasons.
used as it reads, Consul PW, think new Katerina. Katerina Berg, born February 2nd,
Kata? Berg?
This was used as a book. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katerina. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, he's bigger. Yeah,
Her new name's gonna be Prudence.
Wait, so
Oh, come on. Am I spelling it wrong? Prudence.
you're the least prudent person I know.
Yeah.
But
So, Katerina.
Hey, he's out bigger. Yeah. I can hear I'll be.
Is
Hey,
changed the
Kata.
name, right?
Or should
New
I use
alias.
your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person
So
I know.
I would think that would
on-
mean her
JK.
name is Prudent.
Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone,
What's
and it all
the-
feels so surreal.
Is that
hard to-
on-
He's that big. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be.
The thing that says
don't we
the
have a
past.
bookmark?
Yeah, that was
This
the
was
bookmark.
used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's. It reads,
Okay.
Consul PW.
New
think
Katerina.
New Katerina.
So it must be her new alias, which I would think would be Prudence.
Katerina Berg, a resident. She was likely in some. Maya Strand, age 41, was the based on what I.
Can we look in the conduit book? Because it was in the conduit book, right?
It was in the conduit book. Yeah, so Ooh. Melinda. Sister of Prudence. So let's try Melinda.
That was way easier than I thought we would have to kind of.
Deciphering?
Is that a baby cradle? It's
Hey!
robot things.
Oh hell, am I gonna have to do some hacking? there a little bit.
My God.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. What the?
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
Hallucinations.
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina.
Yep.
But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there.
What if I, you know...
That combination make...
Or, you know...
I don't want... Some kind of live output of... odd-looking thing.
Can you do the thing that shows all the things we can interact with?
Yeah.
Can you... Valve?
Ugh, it's stuck.
Oh,
really?
punch it.
All right, it's loose now.
I'd go other way.
Not now. Looks like something is missing here.
Because
This
I
must be
think
meant
she
for the
doesn't like
child
the
in the
red
womb
light,
tank.
right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some
Can you
kind
interact
of
with
live
the
output of technical information?
Go ahead.
Can you, with the heartbeat sensor on the thing, can you do the valve now since we didn't see the change in the red light?
It won't turn any further.
Okay, go right.
It changed from minimal to weak.
The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in this position. All right, seems stable. I should get going.
That seemed like a long shot, but
No, you smart.
well, you did the heart rate thing, and then I was like, oh, the thingies.
I don't want it breaking out. All right, well, good thing to know is it does seem like the game will tell us when we're ready to go. Let's go have a discussion. Call it.
Oh.
That was a nice faster. It does tell you when you're ready to go. Jeez, all right.
That's nice.
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something.
Yeah, so there's a robot baby.
And whatever they
But
were
it's not
doing,
what killed
I'm sure
him.
it's somehow connected to the killings.
Maybe.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case
Well, the
here.
baby's not
Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double
babied
homicide
yet.
into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit.
But who knows it was if it was the first
Do we
baby.
need to call for backup?
Oh, that's
Nah,
true. That's true.
You can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I mean, sort of.
But not.
I think maybe this one. I'm not a big fan of just like, hey, shoot anybody that has a thought process. I mean, punch a Nazi, but
also like dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress. I would say our recent history proves that that's not actually true.
So maybe, but also if you think of there's stuff that people thought wouldn't be possible, like the COP26 result that's come out recently, and like the Iran nuclear deal, that if we actually held to the compromise would probably be fine. So it's possible, but either way, I'd rather not make a judgment call on that ideology at all and just say, hey, why are we using AI?
The relentless stance against those people always puzzled me. Aren't our AUGs technically AI?
Sounds like someone slept through the lectures on nanoscale distributed processing networks.
We got nanomachines?
I just found it to be a bit of a gray area.
Well, your AUGs do not use CPU cores for processing. They rely entirely on your existing neurons.
Right.
So
and
you're the
since
computer.
The nanites essentially piggyback on my brain. They're classified as a procedural system.
You got it. Perfectly legal. Enough about that.
Thinking
Let's get back to the case.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will.
Bum, bum, bum.
I wonder how the child
It's in the
fits into
saffron
their
fields.
agenda.
Could be.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
My brain needs
It's gotta be
more
some kind of experiment, right?
nanocores.
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So what will happen to the child?
Oh, we're gonna shoot him.
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance.
I don't know if you'll have a week,
I'll
bud.
get someone discreet, in case the lady of the hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
I mean, this is true, but this also could be true.
But if it's relationship, then there's like a third.
Well, there is a third. Whoever Melinda is.
Yeah.
So, what if Melinda thought Carl and Maya were having a relationship? Also, if they have vials of blue, could have used the AUG strength. So that is a possibility. This doesn't make any sense to me.
I feel like one is the thing.
Okay.
That, like, with what we have is like the strongest lead.
I mean, assuming that the hallucination was real, which we don't know, right? Like, they're talking about taking risks, so maybe someone inside's like, we got to stop doing this or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's where the game's pushing us and like what we know, because I feel like the relationship, it is. So
these are the only two that seem, with the information that we have seen, these are the only two that are possible. These, we wouldn't have any way to judge that.
Yeah, and we don't know who the lady is in the photo. It could be Maya, it could be someone else.
Could be Katarina/Melinda.
Yeah.
Let's go with this.
If we are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements. Turned bloody.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
High five.
High five. We ask her.
We already talked.
Okay.
We already talked. We're done. We're done here.
Go through that night.
Oh.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Oh no, is this our ex?
Who's that?
It's me, silly.
Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordson, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No, you were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
Well, that's a problem.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
Oh, wow. They got rid of items that are no longer needed anymore. Wadjet I, you've done wonderful things for adventure game.
So our hallucinations are our ex?
I'm going to assume that it is our dead
Took him by
husband.
surprise with this photo.
Or significant
I wanted
other.
to capture the real Alex, not the goofball posing for a picture.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Well.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens from there. We're going to call it here because it is stopping time.
Closing time.
Yeah. I don't have another scene for us to change over to because I'm not a smart person. So, thank you all so much for watching. Joining us on another episode of Quandary Quest. Slightly different place than normal, but we will be back. We will eventually be back to normal on the other on Bull's channel over on OKRetroZone.
At some point.
I'm digging this so far a lot.
Yeah. I'm curious as to like what your experience is watching me play games, because like you clearly have played games like this before, the way I watch your cursor move, and I'm just like, I don't know if I would.
Well, so that's why this alone, this thing here is amazing. This button every adventure game needs to have, because again, if you haven't grown up with this language, like I wouldn't think to click on that. I think that's a background piece of thing, right? Like, but growing up, I'm like, hey, this is not part of the background. I'm going to click on it. Anything that looks like it may not just be part of the painting, I could click on. Anything that looks like it's an actual distinct object, I would click on. But this button, even for me, makes it so much faster to go through the game.
Yeah. I think it's very cool.
Yeah.
And I think the having a detective that's like a cyborg is interesting too, because then the puzzles that we interact with are going to be different. Like the fact that we can just rip open a locker is very cool.
That was rad. Yeah, I'm liking the powers here, and I really wonder what these other augments that we're going to get eventually are.
Maybe we can jump really high.
Yeah.
For big puzzles.
The big leaps, big ups.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Again, thank you all very much for watching another episode of Quandary Quest. If you are watching live, stick around, and we're going to find someone cool to raid. If you are watching the archive, please feel free to check out anything else on the channel. I'm going to hit this button here. Be safe and be kind to one another, everybody.
Do it, or we'll know.